What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ruben and I'm doing a series from my private pilot license all the way until my commercial rating, showing you guys all the obstacles and all the hurdles kind of you have to overcome to get all these ratings. I've just passed my private pilot license about a month ago. I made videos week by week on that, so if you guys do want to check that out, go check out the previous videos. But today marks instrument training. I have been instrument training now for about 3-4 weeks. A little bit late with the videos, I know, but to be honest, the first few weeks, the first like 2 weeks, it wasn't a whole lot. That's kind of why I didn't make videos, but I want to take you guys week by week, kind of catch you guys up of where I am today. So the first like 2 weeks, we worked on partial panels. So that means pretty much the instructor is going to take some of your instruments away, and you still have to try to maintain that altitude or still try to climb to a specific altitude. And let's say they take away your VSI or your heading indicator or your, I don't know, your attitude indicator. You still have to try to maintain that, maybe that altitude or that heading, things like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what the first 2 weeks consisted of. Something that I realized that I should have done in private is the cardinal directions. You know, you don't really pay much attention to it when you're in your private stage, just because you're so focused on learning how to fly the plane. But knowing like 360, 180, 90, and what is that, 270, like all the headings and the ones that are diagonal too helps so much, and you need to know them for your instrument rating, just because you're getting like the reciprocal of your direction so often, you know. So you need to be very like in tune with your direction and the headings. So also these first 3 weeks, learning a lot more about VORs. Instrument rating is how the big airliners fly. So everything is based off of VORs, and it's very, very accurate directions is what I'm coming to realize. So yeah, just learning a whole lot more about VORs and how they work and why we use them and how to utilize them for direction. Learn the 6 T's. In our plane, we always had this sticker that it was like the 6 T's, and I never knew what they meant until now my instrument rating. And it's turn, time, twist, throttle, talk, and trek. And if you're just starting your instrument, or if you're in your private, probably doesn't mean much to you, but this is kind of like the little checklist that you always have to run through your head when you're doing like your procedure turns and your like DME arcs. And I'm assuming the approaches too when we get to that. I haven't gotten to the approaches yet, pretty much right now, still at the beginning phase. It's been procedure turns and DME arcs and just a lot more ground knowledge. Also, this past week, I learned on how to make a nav log the instrument way rather than VFR. Also, learn a lot more about the GPS system. Our GPS system, like every time we learn about it, it blows my mind. Like whoever created this or was behind all of this is a freaking genius. If you put me on Earth or you put anybody on Earth, I don't know how the heck they're going to figure how to build this thing out to what it is today. It is mind-blowing. This literally yesterday, I'm learning how to read the like IFR charts. I think that's what they're called. Let me actually show you what I'm talking about to give you a visual. Okay. So we've been learning on everything on this page and like what it means and all that. That right there. So I'm assuming that every like approach has like one of these, but Like I said, still beginning phases. Barely know how to read it right now, but yeah, learning all of that. Honestly, it's been a lot of crap just on the ground. Flying hasn't been all that. Been wearing the foggles a lot. Highly suggest you guys ordering some foggles if you guys are now getting into your instrument training. Anyway, so yeah, the charts. Been learning how to read that. I've been using the simulator so much more. During your private, I feel like you take the simulator for granted. I don't know how your school is, but our school, the simulator is free. So you could literally go use it anytime you want. During my private, I think I did that like 2 or 3 times just because it doesn't feel like you're actually flying the plane, you know? It's just a different feel and took it for granted. But now, during instrument, the simulator is like the best tool in the world because you're literally just following the instruments and you're not looking outside. So for you to get your procedure turns and DME arcs and just understanding it, because if you're just going to do it in the plane, you're going to get so overwhelmed because you have maybe a little bit of turbulence or obviously wind factors, and just being in the plane as a whole is just a lot to worry about. So you perfect it on the ground in that simulator, and then we kind of take it to the plane. That's the way we've been kind of going about it. But yeah, if your school offers a free simulator and you're getting into instrument or you are an instrument, bro, use that time because that's literally going to save you. But yeah, I definitely need to hit that simulator even more. Yeah, but that's pretty much all we've been doing is procedure turns, DME arcs, learning a lot more about VORs, GPS systems, the turns, partial panels, things like that. I want to show you guys all the books that I ordered getting into instrument training. So if you are now starting your instrument training, I highly suggest that you get these books. So the first book that I ordered is this oral exam book, and I use this one in private, and this book is so freaking good. It's literally just questions and answers. So if you're a flashcard type of guy like I am, I live and die by flashcards when I study. Highly suggest this book because it's literally questions and answers, so you could make flashcards all based on this. But yeah, this right there. So I got this book, Instrument Procedure Handbook. Honestly, I haven't read a whole lot through them just because we've been going through my school's book. But my instructor and the school told me to get these books. And honestly, all the videos that I watched on YouTube kind of suggested these books as well. Then I got the Instrument Flying Handbook, and I think this is like kind of like the P-hack of instrument. And it has a lot of pictures, which I need. That's the best way I learn. Yeah, haven't opened that one yet either, just because we've been going through the school's book. And then this one right here, the Airman Knowledge Testing Supplement for Instrument Rating. You know when you take your written exam for private or obviously instrument, they hand you that book that all the examples are out of. Well, this is that book. So I got the same book for like private, which really helped me because then you already see all the examples that you're going to see on the exam, if that makes sense. But yeah, highly suggest this book too. I got all these off of Amazon. That's pretty much all the books, everything I got. Super hyped for my training. Like learning, I feel like I haven't learned something new as far as flying for such a long time, but I'm so hyped for instrument. So far, it hasn't been too challenging, but I haven't gotten to the meat and potatoes of it all. I haven't gotten to the big stuff yet, like approaches. And from what I hear, that stuff gets a little bit overwhelming. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your guys' support. Please comment down below if you are instrument rated. If you're not, where you are in your training down below. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, guys.